We've learned that if you are left-leaning, you can say anything you would like. What would you like to say? Oh, well, I think I'll say today that ESPN was too conservative and I, as a horrific broadcaster, didn't matter. What mattered was ESPN was too conservative. They weren't liberal enough for me and Michael Smith. Is that right? Well, let me tell you what ESPN is when it comes to that show. ESPN is money. ESPN on the Sports Center shows, particularly 6 o'clock, is all about revenue. It's a revenue machine. They put people on there that sponsors are going to like. They put people on there that are going to keep the influx of money coming every day. And I got to tell you, Jemele Hill was god-awful. She got the job, her and Mike Smith. They went about the job. Advertisers left by droves. Not some, droves, half. And they said, look, this ain't working. They gave her like $10 million. And she was awful at her job. When I say awful, I mean embarrassingly awful. Nice lady. Had a chance to meet her once at ESPN. If you think that ESPN is too conservative, all you got to do is look at the career of Sage Steele. Sage Steele is 1,000% the journalist / broadcaster than Jemele Hill has ever been. Sage Steele is and continues to be treated like absolute garbage at ESPN. Why? Because she doesn't share the same liberal views of every person at ESPN. ESPN has given their soul away. ESPN has allowed a guy like Ryan Clark to say, I'm not working with Sage Steele. Why do you think that is? I don't know. Now, Jemele Hill is saying it was no fun for me, so that's why I left. I didn't get kicked off. I chose to leave because the experience wasn't fun for me. Good for her. Good for her. I would say that too if I were her. You got to keep talking, baby, because when you are a liberal, we believe you. We don't kind of believe you. We believe you. It was the worst job I had at ESPN. It's a conservative culture at ESPN. So this idea that ESPN is run by flower children is just a lie. That's not how it is. It's the opposite. No. No one ever said it's run by flower children. It's run by flaming liberals that have given into a woke culture. Why do you think Jalen Rose is on the thing? You think anybody has ever said, man, that's an interesting thing Jalen Rose has ever said? They've given into a culture where they just don't want anybody saying to them, hey, look, you're not this enough. You're not that enough. It isn't about entertaining sports fans at ESPN, let's be honest. It's not even close. If it was, I'd be doing every college basketball game. No, it isn't about that. It's about maintaining their boom is what I call it. What does that mean? They don't get boomed. They don't get, well, you know, you don't have enough of these. Well, you know, you don't have enough of those. Well, you know. I can't believe this guy didn't get promoted for that guy, and this guy didn't, and you had 3 of these guys on the same set at the same time. That's all it is. That's it. Come on. Anybody, when's the last time anybody not named Stephen A. Smith? Now, I want you to think about this. Anybody not named Stephen A. Smith on ESPN was interesting. Think about it. Name me one person on ESPN that you go, man, name me one college basketball or college football. Todd Blackledge is really good. Herbie is really good. But let me ask you a question. Name me one time, one person that's actually interesting. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't. It's not about sports fans. It's about making sure the boom doesn't happen. The bad article. Oh my God, they said we were this. We're not that. It's crap. And Jemele Hill knows it. Jemele Hill's covering her ass. Jemele Hill has become a gif. She's just become someone that when she speaks, you just go, okay, great. Jemele Hill was I almost swore. As a host, Mike Hill was hoarse. You didn't listen to him. You didn't believe him. They had a bad presentation. If they didn't like the job, tough. They should have gotten better at the job. Seriously. Bunch of crap. Conservative, my ass. Every single guy I worked with is liberal as hell. Try that with somebody else.